Hey, how's everybody doing? This is Brian with Class A Life. Welcome back to the channel. So, in the spirit of moving on, or moving forward, today I'm gonna give you guys a RV fix video. So, ever since I got this RV, a little while after I got it, I started having starting issues with it. So with this particular model, this is a 94 Fleetwood Flare Class A. So I got 3 batteries, 2 house batteries, and a starting battery. The starting battery are side mount connections. I hate those connections. I hate them. And they started giving me problems shortly after I got this RV. So I figured, the house batteries were fairly new. The starting battery wasn't. So I went out and I replaced the starting battery. Brand new battery, and it's still giving me problems, right? Doesn't want to start. So at first I thought maybe it was the alternator. But if it's brand new battery, it's still going to start. It'll just kill the alternator. But it's not killing the battery. So it's not the alternator. A friend of mine suggested maybe it was a starter on this way out. That could be. But every once in a while. So what happened was, one day when Laurie and I were going camping, I stopped to dump out. I shut it off, went to turn it on, and it was dead. Dead. Almost like a wire had fallen off the starter or something, right? So I went out there and I fucked around with it and played with some wires, and I ended up reefing on the battery cable wires, and all of a sudden it came back to life, right? And so I replaced the positive cable, the red cable, and it worked fine for a little while, because I couldn't get a negative cable. I had to order one. And it worked for a little while, and then all of a sudden it started doing it again, right? But it's not killing the battery. Wow. So a buddy of mine was saying, well, it's the starter's on the way out. Bet you dollars to donuts, starter's on the way out. Well, so the other day I went and I went to go dump my tanks and fill up with propane and fuel and stuff and get water, and wouldn't you know it, it did it to me again. So I go out there and I notice the negative cable, the side mount cable that I hadn't replaced yet, was loose, even though the nut was tight. And I thought, well, you know what, maybe I should just throw a washer on it and make the connection better. And I was like, fuck it. So I ordered the part, and so this is what we're gonna do. So now I got all the power on and everything. Nothing. Deader than dead. But it's connected. So let me go and replace this wire. In fact, let's go see, and I'll show you guys what we got going on here. Okay, hang on, I'm gonna spin you around. Okay, so here's what we got going on here. So this positive wire, I just replaced all this, right? So this is good, the connection's tight, everything's tight, right? It's all good. Look at this. This is fucking, and this fucking nut is tight. And there's where it's connected to down there on the frame. So we're getting rid of this today. This is fucking out of here. I am so done with that. It's not even funny. So I went out and $70 Canadian later, I went and grabbed this thing. But it's got a top mount connection. So we are going to, oh sorry, bad light. So we are going to replace this and see if that helps. I don't think it's the alternator. I don't think it's the starter. I think it's those side mount connections. I hate those things. So let me do this, and I'll check back with you guys in a few minutes, and we'll test her out. All right, everybody, I'm back. So here's what we did. We got this nasty little piece of shit off of there. Hang on, spin you around. So now we've got the new cable on here, down to the ground. So I sanded down all this down to the frame there. Give this little wire a little sanding there. Got this all the way up to here. Now we got this one good and tight. So now let me spin you guys around here again, and we'll go see what's what. Actually, I'm not even going to spin you around. I'm just going to do this. Okay, everything's on. Okay, let's see what's going to happen here. Oh yeah. Now that is how it's supposed to start. That was nice. That was nice. Let's try that again. Just make sure we didn't fluke out here or something. Oh yeah. Yeah, that makes me feel a whole lot better. Let me tell you. Way better, way better, way better. Look at my gauges. My that's charging. That's charging to beat the band. Look at that. Yeah, now we got it working properly. Now we got it working properly. And it wasn't the alternator, and it wasn't the starter. Just goes to show you. Always do the cheapest fix first, because it's not necessarily do the cheapest fix first and then slowly work your way through the process. And if it's an expensive part, sometimes you just you gotta bite the bullet. But if you go through the cheapest deduction to the hardest deduction, then you've done your due diligence, and you're not buying expensive parts for nothing. Here's something else I want to show you guys. So the other day, I had no power in my RV. I had no power at all. None of my electrical connections worked. None of my corded connections worked. Right? Let me show you something here. I'm gonna bust out the old electric razor. Oops. Oh, don't mind the mess, people. Okay, hang on here. Sorry guys, I'm trying to do this one-handed. So nothing. Electric razor, nothing. You go inside. All my electrical connections. Nothing. And I'm thinking, what the heck? And then I went into the bathroom and I noticed I have a GFI plug. You go over there, hit that little button, hit that little button. Now I bet you dollars to donuts everything will work again now. Come on. I really need to clean this. Yeah, there it is. So, if you find that you lose your power, and then I went underneath and I checked all my circuits and my fuses, nothing was blown. And I just happened to think of that GFI, and I went in and played with that. Now all of a sudden all my electrical works again. So if you're having electrical problems, like if your electrical goes out and you've checked your connections, you've checked all your fuses, all your breakers, nothing's blown, you haven't popped any fuses, and you have a GFI outlet, go hit that little button on your GFI outlet. You may be surprised. So there we go, people. I'm sorry this is just a little bit of short one for now. Just a little heads up, we did Laurie's end of life ceremony. It was a beautiful thing. We all cried and laughed and sent her off. So now I'm just waiting for to get her ashes back from the funeral home, and then we'll just distribute her, and because all the families got little urns, they all want a piece of her. She was a very loved individual. And then I'm going to sell the RV. I'm going to buy a camper van, something that's good for Dory. I was thinking about a trucking camper, but you know, Dory's getting up in age. She just turned 7 years old here. So as she gets older, it's going to be harder to get in and out. It's going to be a lot easier for her to get in and out of a camper van as opposed to a trucking camper with multiple steps. Some days I even have to help her, give her a little helping hand to get in and out of here. So, you know, and a camper van is, you know, then I can, that would be my only vehicle, that would be my main vehicle, and then we can take it and go have some adventures. And one thing Laurie wanted me to do was to take her ashes and spread them wherever I go. If I go fishing at a lake, leave a little bit of her there. If I go camping, leave a little bit of her there. And me and my family, my daughters and my grandkids, we will go camping, and we will we'll leave her. So she can, you know, so she can still see the world. But, yeah. So, there's that little deal. So, I'm just going to leave this one here, people. Oh, I might throw a little bit of fireworks in from her celebration of life, because we had to send her off some fireworks. She loved fireworks. So, but, yeah. All right, people. I'm going to leave this one here. To all my subscribers, thank you from the bottom of my heart. If you decide you want to subscribe, I would so very appreciate it. Please leave a like, comment if you want. Tell me I'm a nice guy. Tell me I'm an idiot. Tell me I don't know what I'm doing. Tell me I do know what I'm doing. Tell me something. And yeah, we'll see you guys next week. And remember, keep smiling. Makes everybody wonder what you're up to. See you, everybody.
Oh.
Is there more?
Yeah, there's more. That was only one.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't want mine. Okay, honey, it's okay. Yes.
Yep.
I want unhighlighted.
Oh, we're still gonna get busted.
Oh, we're going to jail. Okay.
Not yet. Here goes one more.